Good everyone, you're watching Creative Fixes. In this video I'm going to talk about how to fix if you cannot disable item checkboxes in Windows machine. Now if you can't disable item checkboxes in Windows File Explorer, the issue usually stems from stuck configuration settings or device mode confusion between tablet or desktop. So here are a couple of steps which you could try to get this issue resolved. Now the first step to resolve this issue is the basic method. To do this, you will have to open File Explorer. You can do a right click on the Start button and then click on File Explorer. Once you're on the File Explorer, you can navigate to the C drive or this PC. This should give you the list of folders on your computer. In this view, we have the item checkbox available. If you want to disable it, what you could do is you may click on View at the top right corner and then click on Show and then uncheck the box which says item checkbox, and this should ideally disable the item checkbox in File Explorer. Now if the checkboxes remain, you will have to continue with the next step. Now the next step to resolve this issue is disable in folder option. To do this, you will have to open File Explorer. You can do a right click on the Start button and then click on File Explorer again, and then click on the three dotted lines or ellipses to get folder option. Click on Options. Once you're on the options, you may click on View tab. Under View tab, you will have to uncheck Use checkboxes to select items. This needs to be unchecked. In case if it is unchecked, you may go ahead and check this box, click on Apply and then click on OK and uncheck the box to select items. Click on Apply and then click on OK. Close this window, relaunch the File Explorer and check if your issue has been resolved. In case if your issue has been resolved, well and good, you don't need to try the next step. Now the next step to resolve this issue is to go ahead and disable tablet or convertible detection using the registry fix. If the checkboxes refuse to disappear, Windows may think your system is a tablet or a two-in-one device. Now to resolve this issue, you will have to make some registry changes. Now before you make any registry changes, please make sure you follow the steps correctly. Just in case if you make incorrect registry changes, there are chances that your computer may not function the way how it is supposed to function. To do this, you will have to open the registry editor. You can do a right click on the Start button and then click on Run. In the Run window, you may go ahead and type regedit and then click on OK. In case if you get a user access control prompt, you may click on Yes or Continue on the screen. Once you have the registry editor open, in case if your registry is in expanded mode, you may go ahead and collapse those registry keys by clicking on this arrow so that the registry key appears in this structure. Now once you are on this registry key, you will have to navigate to HKey current user. Expand HKey current user by clicking on this arrow and then expand software. Locate software and expand software. Under software, you will have to look for Microsoft. It would be in alphabetical order. I will also mention this registry key in the video description. You can expand Microsoft. Under Microsoft, you will have to locate for Windows. Expand Windows. Under Windows, locate for current version and expand current version. Under current version, look for immersive shell. Select immersive shell. Basically, you can highlight the immersive shell. Now, once you have selected immersive shell, you will have to check if you have tablet mode on the right hand side, if you have a dword value for tablet mode. In case if you have a tablet mode, the dword tablet mode value, you will have to make sure the value has been set to 0. So to modify those value, you can do a right click and then click on Modify. In case if your value is 1, change it to 0, click on OK. In case if it is 0 by default, you need not make any changes. Now on the other instance, in case if you're not able to locate the tablet mode as a registry key on your computer, in case if the tablet mode is missing, you will have to go ahead and create the dword value. You will have to do a right click, click on New and choose dword 32-bit value. Create a registry key and name it as a tablet mode. Now since I have two different one, that's the reason it is not creating, but this is how you can go ahead and create it. Make sure the value is being set to 0 by doing a right click once you have created, modify and change it to 0. Once this is done, you may collapse the registry editor until you're on this structure. The next registry key what you will have to go ahead and modify is under HKey local machine. You will have to go ahead and expand HKey local machine. Under HKey local machine, locate for system, expand system. Under system, locate for current control set, expand current control set, and then expand control. Once you expanded control, locate for priority control. It would be in alphabetical order. Select priority control. Now on the right hand side, you will have to check if you have the registry key convertibility enabled. In case if you're not able to locate the registry key convertibility enabled, you will have to go ahead and create that particular registry key. To create the registry key or dword value, you will have to do a right click, click on new and click on dword 32-bit value. Name this key as mentioned in the video description. Make sure it has got the letters in uppercase and small case wherever it is required. Once it is done, hit enter so that you have the dword created. Once you have this dword convertibility enabled, you will have to do a right click, modify, make sure the value is being set to 0. Once this is done, you may close the registry editor. Once you close the registry editor, restart your computer and then check if the item checkboxes is disabled on your computer. Now this should definitely fix the problem. Now in spite of trying all this step, and if you're still facing a problem, the next step to resolve this issue is to go ahead and repair your Windows settings. So just in case if there are any corruptions associated with your Windows, you may go ahead and repair those Windows settings corruption. To do this, you will have to run SFC scan and the DISM tool on your computer. To do this, you can open this command prompt by going to the search and typing command. Once you have the best match for the command prompt, you can do a right click and then click on run as administrator. When prompted, you may click on yes or continue on the screen. Once you have the command prompt open, you will have to go ahead and type the command sfc /scan now. I will also mention this command in the video description. You can copy or paste it or you can type it manually. Hit enter to execute this command. Wait until the command is being successfully executed. That is 100% complete. Once this command is being successfully executed, the next command what you will have to go ahead and execute is the DISM command to restore health. You can copy the command from the video description. You can do a right click, that should automatically paste. Hit enter to execute this command. Once you hit enter, wait for the command to successfully execute. Once the command is being successfully executed, you may close this window, restart your computer and then check if your issue has been resolved. Now all these steps should definitely resolve the problem. One of the optional fix what you could also do in case if your issue has been not resolved is by resetting the folder option. To do this, you can do a right click on the start button and then click on File Explorer. Once you're on the File Explorer, you may click on the three dotted lines and then click on Options. Under Options, you may click on Restore Defaults or Reset Folders to reset your settings for the folder. Click on Apply and then click on OK. Close this window, restart your computer and then check if your issue has been resolved. So all these steps should fix the problem. Now just in case, in spite of trying all this step, if you're still facing a problem, the last step what you could do is you can go ahead and install the updates, check for the Windows update and install the latest update. To do this, you will have to do a right click on the start button and then click on settings. Once you're on the settings, you may click on Windows update. Once you're on the Windows update options, you may click on check for the updates, see if there are any updates to be installed. In case if there are any updates to be installed, click on download and install. Wait for the updates to successfully install it on your computer. Once the updates has been successfully installed, you may close this window, restart your computer and then check if your issue has been resolved. All this steps should definitely fix the problem. In spite of trying all this step, if you're still facing a problem, I would suggest you to leave me a comment in the comment section so that I can come up with the possible solution. I hope this video was useful. In case if you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a great day.